What's going on, guys? We are back with another pop report update number 88. We will be going over the week of January 30th through February 5th pop counts. So we'll go ahead and start off with PSA. PSA graded a total of 299,804 cards this week, placing it at number 2 all time, behind number 1, which was set back on September 12th through September 18th, where they graded 338,000 cards. So the 299,000 cards this week was a significant increase compared to last week of 105,769. Leading the way this week was TCG, where they graded 132,835 cards, followed by baseball with 57,000, and then basketball with 37,000, football with 33,000, and then non-sports cards with 12,000, hockey with 8,000, and soccer with 7,000 cards. So huge week with PSA this week, placing at number 2. So moving on, CSG. CSG had a pretty terrible week this week. They only graded 3,640 cards this week, which is a huge drop off compared to last week, where they graded 7,192 cards, drop off of almost 50% compared to last week. Leading the way this week was baseball with 1,493, basketball with 815, and football with 757 cards. CGC graded a total of 19,608 cards, and again, huge drop off compared to last week, where they graded 34,638. So a drop off of just a tad bit over 15,000 cards. This week they graded a total of 23,248, which is a drop off of 18,582 cards compared to last week, where they graded almost 42,000 cards. Huge drop off for CSG. And of course, if you have been keeping up with social media and stuff like that and the hobby, you know that CSG teamed up with COMC, so they will be launching some sort of service where you're able to ship directly from COMC selling platform to the CGC CSG, grading, so that so we'll see if that makes any impact to their numbers there. Moving on to tag grading. Tag grading this week, they graded a total of 1,481 cards this week. Leading the way was baseball with 477, and then hockey with 381, football with 371, and then basketball with 169 cards. You know, I take these numbers with tag grading with a grain of salt, because they've been very inconsistent since their pop report launched a few weeks ago. So we'll see where they're at next week, because they seem to be adding numbers and then taking away. So we'll see what happens with tag in the next few weeks. HGA graded a total of 1,412 cards this week, which is an increase of 337 cards. It's a good move. It's a good number for HGA to keep north of 1,000 cards. I think anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000 cards is kind of like where they should be at. So 1,400 cards is pretty much on average for them at this point. Ace grading, they added a total of 106 unique cards to their pop report, which is a small little decrease compared to last week by 49. The Grading Authority, TGA, they added a total of 1,022 cards compared to their 1,022 cards in a 3-week total. TGA has been very inconsistent in providing updates on their pop report. They started off on weekly updates, then they went to 2-week updates. Now they're at 3-week updates. So for right now, they're sitting at 1,022 cards for a 3-week total. Their all-time total sits at just shy of 47,000 cards in their pop report. Moving on to COMC added a total of 12,626 unique cards to their selling platform, which is pretty good. 12,000 is kind of where they should be at. Anywhere north of 10,000 cards, it's pretty much on average for them. So 12,000 is just slightly above average. So leading the way this week was football with 2,866, and then baseball with 2,667, and then hockey with 1,765 cards. Moving on to MySlabs. We're gonna start off first with what's for sale. MySlabs, there are currently 124,930 graded listings for sale on MySlabs. Slight little decrease compared to last week by 112. There are 12,053 raw car listings for sale on MySlabs. Small little increase by 56 compared to last week. And there are 1,339 raw car lot listings on MySlabs. This week, a slight little increase by 18. Moving on to what has sold on MySlabs. There are currently 958 sold slab listings this week, which is an increase by 28 compared to last week. Raw cards, there was 84 raw card listings sold, increased by 13, and there were 20 raw card lots that were sold on MySlabs, increased by 8. In total, there were 1,062 card listings. This includes slab, raw, and raw card lots. That's an increase by 49 compared to last week. Wax, there was 84 wax listings sold on MySlabs last week. Slight little decrease by 13, where they sold 97 last week. And slab comics, there were 6 of those. Slight little decrease by 5 compared to last week, where they sold 11 of those. So in total for the week, there was 1,152 sold listings on MySlabs this week, increased by 31. And going over the slabs that were sold, there were 775 PSA slabs, increased by 4. BGS, there were 70 of those, increased by 1. BVG, there was 1 of those. There was 2 of those last week. CGC, there was 4 of those. There was 1 of those last week, so increased by 3. CSG, there was 20 of those this week, which is an increase by 4 compared to last week. Redemptions, there was 2 of those. There was also 2 last week. And then SGC, there was 86 of those, which is an increase by 17 compared to last week, where they sold 69. So that does it for this week, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Take care, be safe. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you guys later.